Hello, everyone. I'm Marlise.
And I'm Elyse.
And we're
Austen-Dish.
And today we are on the red carpet for the Emma premiere.
Anglophile channel.
Oh, good.
You know, anytime. Yeah, I can tell.
I think it's obvious, yeah.
Anytime there's another adaptation of Jane Austen, that is cause for celebration at the
I agree.
Anglophile channel.
I know. Someone asked me why another Emma, and I was like, would you ask why another Shakespeare play? I feel like it's sort of ridiculous. It's an iconic book, and she changed the novel forever. I think that there should be endless interpretations. It's a really interesting character, very complex, hard to nail down, and that's what makes her so magical.
I love it. What's the period at the end of the title?
Oh, well, it's a period movie.
Period. You sneaky
I mean,
thing.
I'm not
love
above a dumb joke. I mean, it was funny. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. So tell me, because we're all familiar with every adaptation known to man that's ever been put out, what challenges did you face trying to bring a new, fresh take to Emma?
I didn't really think about it that way. I think, again, a story as iconic as Emma, I think there's thousands of interpretations. I think I took all the personal feelings I had reading it and brought some of my life into it. Eleanor Catton, my genius screenwriter, brought some of her life into it. And I think, when a story is written like this, as well as Jane Austen sort of was able to satirize small-town life and the class system, I think that this was not daunting. It was thrilling. I just think that it's like a cornucopia of possibilities. So I really tried to bring out the screwball comedy that I kind of feel in Jane Austen's writing. I don't think she probably intended that, but I feel like she was hilarious, and one way to sort of help with the translation of this sort of forgotten beautiful language, I think, was to add a physical element to add sort of another layer of storytelling to it.
We see a little more of Mr. Knightley than we've ever seen. We thought Colin Firth coming out of a lake in a wet shirt or something.
Johnny Flynn is so gorgeous.
So talk to us. Whose decision was it to
was
let
mine.
us see the behind?
I actually had a real reason for it. I mean, one is I've been watching women undress in film for my whole life, and that's not a bad thing. When it's used for storytelling purposes or to expand the character. But I mean, honestly, I didn't know what Regency men wore underneath the ruffles and the waistcoats, and I just thought, how could I have not seen this in a movie? I also found out that they didn't wear underwear yet, and I was like, that's amazing that there have been all these movies made, and we didn't know that. And so
Emma's warming her buns.
she has nothing.
We see
no
she has nothing
underwear on. I loved it. I mean, I think it's understandable. There was no plumbing. Girls and guys had to get practical about
Gotta go fast.
those moments. But I also just, like, as a fan of fashion history, I personally wanted to see the whole process of getting ready, and I think that Mr. Knightley bosses Emma around a lot. He's often very right, sort of like an older brother, I think in order to sort of see him not just as this sort of mansplainer, it was good to sort of humanize him, to see this human underneath the armor before he goes over to sort of do his favorite thing, which is to argue with Emma. And I think we've all had friends like that that we're not sure if we should have kissed 20 years ago, and I think that's why this relationship is so kind of fun to play with. I think it's really familiar to a lot of people.
It was fabulous. We love the new take. We love all of it. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Go see the movie. Tell us what you thought.
I'm Marlise.
And I'm Elyse.
And we're Austen-Dish.